Hi, my name is Fernando Gonzalez, and in this opportunity, I want to show you my reverse engineering that I made on a website. So I will show you. This is a website that I chose. It's named Antarctica.pl because it's a bookstore that is here in the country where I live, Chile. And as you can see, obviously this is a bookstore, and we have the books like as entities. And as we know, each entity has attributes. So some of the main attributes that I can see in the entity is the name, or in better words, the title. The price is another attribute of this entity, as well as the publisher, or editorial in Spanish. But we can say publisher. Um, Obviously the author, and this is a attribute that would work as a primary key, the ESBN, because unique this is an unique ID for each book. And well, of every book belongs to a specific genre, so I could say that genre is another entity, as well as the publisher and obviously the author who wrote the book. So I have this mm, well, document where I have separated my entities and some of the main attributes that I will use for my ERD diagram. So as you can see, this is a primary key for the book entity. We have the title attribute, publisher ID, that this is a foreign key, year released, another important attribute, the price, the author ID, genre ID, these two are foreign key, and language. For the publisher, author, and genre, we have another attributes, as you can see. Well, I really don't know if that was required for this assignment, but I made my ERD diagram. I'm not um, completely sure that this is good, but if I need to improve something, please let me know. I will review your feedback and make the corrections that I need. So the main entity in this diagram is a book entity. So as you can see, the ESBN is the primary key for this entity. I use a kind of data big N because I was um, searching in Google what kind of data would be fit in a better way for this kind of entity. And well, I suppose that the right kind of data, type of data, or data type. You can see the publisher, genre, and author are entities that are related to obviously every book. So I decided to separate publisher from this entity, the book entity, because um, the publisher, or editorial in Spanish, can have many books. This is why I made this kind of relationship between these two entities, because one publisher can have many books, but um, most of the time a book can only have one publisher. About the genre, well, it needs to be a many to many, but um, In this opportunity, I just wanted to let the genre as a foreign key for the book entity. So we can say that one genre can have many books, but one book can only have one genre for this opportunity. Maybe a main genre. This is the same for the author entity. I have created this attribute first name, last name, and author ID. That is a primary key, but in the book is a foreign key. So one author can have many books, but I know that many books can have many authors, but for this exercise, for this assignment, I decided to do that in that way. Only take the main author. I have created this relationship between the author and genre as well. So an author can write for many genre, and genre can have many author and many books. This is why I have created this new table, linking table. Author has genre. So these are composed key. I don't remember if that is the right concept, but I have created that linking table. So this is my ERD diagram. I'm really sorry if you can't understand all the things that I tried to say, but I'm doing my best and explaining in this language in English. So I suppose that is all my sentiment for this week. Have a good night.